What's going on, everybody? Thank you for clicking. Really appreciate it. Why we all should have elite fatigue. Look at what's going on right now. In 10 short months, you have farmers who at one time were getting billions of dollars selling soybeans, now getting zero. That is crazy. Where's that money going? It's going to elites. Elites in other countries. I thought that, hey, if we put in elites in power, that they would do right by us. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. They have shown us time and time again that they do not care. They have given themselves more money off the backs, the labor, the blood, sweat, and tears of all of us. And some of us now say, oh, it's okay. It's okay that the rich screw us over. It's okay that the rich are allowed to create slavery, or the modern slavery where we have economic slavery. Crazy. Crazy that some of us here actually think that's okay. And it's ridiculous, but this is the way it is. This is the way it is. I, for one, I don't think it's okay. I'm pissed. I am pissed, and you should be pissed too. You should be pissed off that you have so many people who is the lifeline of America, our farmers, struggling, possibly going to go into bankruptcy, so that what? Big corporations, big agri can go in and swoop those farms up. Sad. Sad. You should be upset that so many jobs are being lost. Why? Because these elitists pushed in things to make it so that big corporations like Facebook, like or Meta, okay, Tesla, all these AI companies now coming in and building these big, massive data centers to do what? House data. House data. Because you are no longer important. You as capital are no longer important. Your data is. Your information is. And it sickens me that we are the guinea pigs. We are the guinea pigs, and it's sad. It's really, really sad. Sad that so many people can't survive. So many people can't thrive. Could barely afford a house. Could barely afford to eat. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. All right? They say that by 2030 or 2035, I believe they said about 30 or 40% of the workforce, that the current workforce that we have here is gonna be gone, not needed. That's crazy. That's crazy. That so many people that went to school for certain jobs no longer needed. That's wild. That's wild, my friends. And it's like, for one, I'm trying to figure out, where did we go wrong? Why is it that we are in this situation? Like it puzzles me. If you can figure it out, if you have any ideas on why we're in this situation, please put in the comment section. I would greatly like to hear from you because it is getting out of control. I love each and every one of you. Now, thank you so much for watching, especially up to this point. Thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that will help me as I continue to grow. But I'm telling you, it's sad. It is very sad. It's like they want us, and if you notice this, please tell me if you notice that they push a lot of black fatigue, white fatigue, all that stuff. They push that on social media, but they don't want us to talk about elite fatigue. They don't want us to ask those questions on why things are the way it is. They don't, because they know that if we ask that question, we'll start to ask more questions. This is why they're trying to push anger instead of happiness, because they know the more angry you get, the more we can be controlled. They know that. And it's very, very sad. Very sad. And I'm saying to myself, like, man, this is mind-boggling. But it's the way it is right now. The way it is that so many people will continue to struggle. It's just sad, man. Sad. Sad that you see so many of our rural brothers and sisters getting taken advantage of. It's sad that we see farmers getting taken advantage of. It's sad that we see a lot of immigrants being taken advantage of, whether legal or illegal. It is sad. And this is not the America that people fought for. And come on, we're all in this together. We are all children of Earth. When it comes down to it, this is Earth. And we all want to better our lives and to better each other, better our families and stuff like that. But what went wrong? What went wrong? Because it's sad. It really is sad. And I feel that things can become better. They can, if we choose to make it better. If we choose to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to fight for unity. I'm going to fight to make things as good as we can. Not only myself and or ourselves, but for our families, for our kids, for our friends' families and their kids. We do what needs to be done. But if we don't, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. So many people are going to be hurting. And if it gets worse, and it is, we're going to see more crime. We're going to see more crime, and then we're going to see a reaction to that crime instead of preventing it. That's what's going to happen. I think that all this, they want it to happen, the elites want it to happen so that we can be at each other's necks while they pillage, while they steal, while they rob us blind, barely afford a house. BlackRock buying up a whole heap of properties. What's going on? And of course, people might say, oh, that's only about 2% of the properties out there. But think about this, and they never tell you this, where they're buying. They are buying where you would want to live. They're not buying where you don't want to live. So those 2, 3, 4, 5% of properties that they're buying up, they're buying it where the job centers will be, where the majority of jobs will be. So people who would probably have owned those homes will no longer own. They have to rent from the same companies that control your life. So understand that. Whenever you hear these pundits talk that BS that these companies are not buying all the homes, they are buying the homes that make the most sense. They are buying in areas where it is important for people to live. That's where they're buying. So don't let them trick you, because elites will do that. They pull the Houdini on us all the time. Don't let them do it. We have to fight. We have to. Because if we don't, it is going to be chaos. It's going to be chaos. And maybe we need a little chaos. Okay? Maybe we need that. We need a little anarchy. Maybe we do. Because that would probably get things to be a little bit better. But until then, only time will tell. But we'll see what happens, right? My brothers and sisters, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Tell me what you think about this one in the comment section. That will greatly help me out. I know your time is valuable, and you spending it with me. I really appreciate that too. If you haven't already, please like the video, make some comments, and subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, all that stuff will help as I continue to grow on this YouTube platform. I'm trying something new, doing some more of talks like this. If you have any topics that you want for me to introduce or to talk about, put it in the comment section. I'll try my best to get right to it. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. Take care, be safe, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.